What is going on, Guardians, and welcome back to another Destiny gameplay video. Hey, in this video, basically I want to address a few things. First and foremost, so I know that I posted a video on weapon balance, and then immediately after that I posted 2 Titanfall videos. And I've had a lot of people express their concern, like, Ryan, are you done with Destiny? Are you like so fed up with the current state of the Crucible that you're gone? No, not at all. Not in the least bit. So Destiny has been my main boo for the past couple of years, and I mean I won't lightly just toss it aside in favor of another game. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not going to play other games. I'm a gamer. I love playing games, and there's a lot of great games out there. So from time to time, if I'm enjoying a particular game, you may see me in another game and posting some content for it. You may see it on my stream, you may see it on the YouTube channel, but Destiny is my main boo and will continue to be my main boo. So in this video I wanted to answer the question, what is it that I love so much about Destiny? So I know that my last video on Destiny was about weapon balance, and I know that some people could perceive that as sort of a negative thing, but posting a video on balance and what would make the Crucible better isn't because I dislike the game. It's because I actually love the game, and I'm passionate about making it the best version of Destiny that it could possibly be. So I do what I can to voice my opinions to help make that happen, and that's it. So it's certainly not a bash on Destiny vid whenever I post those sorts of things, not in the least bit. So in this video I want to give you some of the biggest reasons why I absolutely love Destiny. So why do I love Destiny so much? Well, let me get into that for you. First and foremost, let me just say that Destiny has a ton of character. It really does. It's got a lot of character. There's a lot of things that are unique to it. Lots of you've got all these exotic pieces that have their own stories. Sometimes it's hard to find those stories. I get that. Just go watch Bife's channel. You'll be fine. So, there's just so much stuff in this game that makes it unique. Like the Iron Lords and the Hive and their backstory and all these quests and raids that you embark on and their epic adventures of your Guardian. And I know I'm not a huge PvE fan, but I play through it and I enjoy it. And then even in the Crucible, it's just got so much character between the environments that you're in, the characters that you're playing, the subclasses, their abilities. All of that just gives it so much flavor that's not very bland, and I think that it goes unappreciated sometimes, maybe because we've been playing the game for so long. But you don't find that kind of diversity and that uniqueness in a lot of other shooters, so I can appreciate that about it. It's one of the reasons I love this game. Next, you have the freedom to play you. I mean, you have so much freedom as a player in Destiny to choose to play in a way that is unique to you. Like, you can customize your play style in ways that other shooters don't allow you to do. Like, I was able to, a lot of people have sort of created a name for themselves around a play style. One of the first things that I was known for was the whole Sky Sniper thing. And like making a game style like that, a play style that, it's really difficult to do that in the current meta, but in that season of the Crucible, it could be used effectively, and it was like really dynamic and really fun, and it had a lot of its own character and its own flavor. Like other shooters, you just don't have the freedom to create a play style by combining classes, weapons, and exotic armor pieces like that to really tailor make something. You got Destiny Fun Police, known for a specific play style. A.E. Gabriel was first put on the map and known for his movement style that he created. He didn't really he was the first one to really do it effectively with Titans. So there's just so much freedom as a player to create a play style, and not enough people take advantage of that, in my opinion. I know I get that people want to play the meta and play what's best, but to be honest, I think you're cheating yourself out of a better experience a lot of times. Some people, that's their jam, and that's okay. I'm never going to judge someone for playing the meta. If that's how they enjoy to play the game, that's fine. But other players, you may be missing out on an opportunity to create a playstyle that's unique to you if you don't take full advantage of all these various pieces of armor and subclasses and weapons that you can combine to make something really, really cool. but that's just my opinion. On top of that, the gameplay is dynamic. The gameplay is very dynamic. I know that people, I mean, we as a player base can be very pessimistic at times and point out all the flaws, and it's really easy to do that. You know, one of my favorite authors once said, criticizing is easy, but character finds goodness and calls attention to it. And I think that we don't do that enough as a community. You know, we do call attention to the things that need to be fixed, and there's value in criticism, but there's also a lot of value in appreciating the great things. And for me, the gameplay in Destiny is just so dynamic. It's not very stagnant. I mean, you have to really appreciate that about a shooter, and that in and of itself can help you enjoy your experience a little bit more when you really start to appreciate all the goodness in the game. Next, I would say that the community is both active and supportive. The community in Destiny, the player community, is unlike any community I've ever been a part of before. The number of times they've done incredible things for charities, they've risen to occasions, scheduled their own events, all this kind of stuff. I mean, the Destiny community is so active and so vibrant and so supportive, and they're vocal and they're passionate, and I think that sometimes we get a bad rep for that, but at the same time, that's not a bad thing. Being vocal and passionate about a game is certainly not a bad thing. So the community is another thing that I love about Destiny. The last thing I love about Destiny is that we have a game developer who cares about the community. And you may think that's not true. You say, oh, they never listen to us. It's hard to implement change, especially when you just have a small live team that's on the case for that sort of thing, and that's what we focus on too much, I think. But the developer is really active in our community. They show up, I mean, Bungie devs show up to my stream sometimes just to say hi. Like, not to get anything from me or the community. They just show up to say hi, and that's awesome. And sometimes they show up to events that we schedule, and that's awesome. And they appreciate, they scour the community for influential people, and they try to encourage that influence and that, that level of activity in the community by inviting them to events, by sending them things, all this kind of stuff. It's just so cool to see a developer that, in my opinion, is more active in the community than any other dev I've ever seen. So those are the reasons why I love Destiny. Hopefully you appreciated the gameplay and the thoughts. Feel free to give me some of yours, and I will catch you in the Crucible.